Good morning, everyone. We are back, and it is Monday morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning. We've got some things to talk about. Number one, you're going to see my emergency fund binder here, and we are not stuffing it. We are not stuffing this binder at all right now. And here's the situation. On Saturday evening, late in the evening, around 10:30ish, 10:45ish, my 3-year-old chi-winnie went into a seizure fit like no tomorrow. Uncontrollable seizures, absolutely extension of her stomach. She just had a hyperextension of her stomach very badly. Vomiting, bathroom issues, lethargic, not able to get up, not too responsive to us. Called my veterinarian. They are closed during that time. They are not an emergency 24-hour vet. However, they are attached to a veterinarian clinic, which is an emergency vet. Rushed my dog in. They put her back into ICU. Got a lot of testing done, vitals done, x-rays done. Come to find out, my dog has a severe case of pancreatitis. So now we've got a secondary diagnosis. We're not just epileptic. Now we got pancreatitis on top of it. So a lot of things had to be done. Medications changing. The medication they put her on, they took her off her secondary medication of another one that she was put on last Monday, a week ago today. And that medication sedated her so badly, she was more of a stuffed animal than she was a dog. This medication's doing the same. I'm electing to take her off these medications. I'm going to keep her on a seizure medication, and it looks like we'll probably be increasing that instead. She's been on her base medication for her seizures, which is phenobarbital, for 2 years now. So we're going to that, and we are going to probably increase it, but we are getting rid of these other medications. I cannot have my dog medicated so badly that she cannot get up and walk. So we're taking that other one back off. With that being said, $34 to transport from my house to the ER veterinarian clinic for my dog, the emergency veterinarian. It took 13 minutes to get there, and I was charged $34. Same thing coming home. Another $34 charge to come home. So I have a $68 round trip Uber charge, y'all. Like, it's crazy. But, I don't have car payments like y'all do, and I don't have insurance to pay every month, and I don't have gasoline to pay every month. I've got Uber to pay every month. And that sometimes is just as expensive as all of that put together, depending on how many times you got to take rides and things like that. So, with that being said, it was an unexpected expense. And I can tell you right now, when we open up the emergency fund that I was building and so excited about, it's gone. So, we are starting from ground zero again. We are going to have to rebuild the emergency fund. It's all right. We're going to handle it. So, my dog is safely home now. She is resting. Her stomach has gone down quite a bit, the extension of her stomach. We have got to put her on a new food, so I ordered that through Instacart today. It was $25 for 4 pounds of dog food. It's expensive. Nothing I can do about that. She needs the best care, and that's what she's going to get. The envelope up here front is just a placeholder for right now. I will grab the other envelope and put it in here tomorrow. That has the beautiful word veterinarian written across it in custom lettering from Hands and Bands that she sent me that I bought. So that envelope will actually be replacing this one. I have felt the need that Jhaya's medical is an absolute emergency situation sometimes. She is a severe epileptic as well. So I don't want to put her sinking fund with the rest of quote-unquote normal sinking funds, normal veterinarian bills, because my dog's care, nor is she normal. She is very high-end maintenance when it comes to her medical. I did not know this when I first took her on. She was what I call a throwaway puppy. Somebody just kind of tossed her onto the street. So I don't know what the medical issue was in the background, how she developed epilepsy, she was born with it, if they just didn't want to deal with her, whatever. Bottom line is, she's my responsibility, and I will make sure she gets the best possible care, the best food that she needs. Whatever she needs, it's going to happen, one way or another. So, we're going to rebuild on the emergency fund. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, that little hiccup, and that's what emergency funds is for, y'all. It's for emergency. It's not just for if your air conditioner goes out, or if something happens with your phone and you drop it and crack it, or whatever emergency you want to place into that emergency fund. that went to my dog. And that's just the way it's going to be. That's what's going to happen, and that's how it happened. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and start our April budget. I need to, y'all, because I need to wrap my head around everything that Jhaya's care is going to need, and I need to be prepared for a possible SHTF, as we call it in the prepping world, but it's when the hits the fan. So with that being said, April budget, we're going to go over real quick, and then I honestly need to go to bed. I have slept like 3 hours in the last 2 days just to monitor my dog and make sure everything's okay. I am super exhausted, so I apologize. My income base for the month of April is $4,300. My YouTube AdSense revenue that will be coming in next week is $230, but I went ahead and put it into April because most likely we will not be using that until April, but we may. It just depends on what happens. With that being said, it's $4,530. We just don't know what's up and around the corner. I'm calling her vet tomorrow to reconnect with her and let her know what happened over the weekend. So she may have to go back in yet again tomorrow. Rent is $750. It's not going to change. My electric bill, let me update you on that real quick. I told you earlier this month in March, even though this is an April budget here, that my bill was running in the 40s. Well, that's not what they took out, y'all. They took out $252. Okay, well, why does my bill say one thing, yet in my auto draft you did another? Because Independence Power and Light is not going to abide by their rule that they have put in place for budget billing. My bill is all over the place. I'm not going to play games with them. I don't care what numbers they take out. I just want the numbers to show up before they take out. I want to know what I'm budgeting for. I've called them multiple times. You get the run around BS. Nobody knows exactly what they're talking about. So I am pulling off budget billing as of April. I'm going to go in there probably April 1st, and I am going to pull off. So I am budgeting for $250. Not sure what's going to happen, but that's what I'm going to budget for. I'm not going to play their games with numbers. I need to know real numbers. So I will be pulling off budgeting billing. I am just estimating $250 right now, but that should be right around in the realm, give or take $20 probably. Now, gas is another thing. Gas is on budget billing, and I've never had an issue. It's been at $70 for the longest time. So I will continue with that through my gas company. Not a problem with Spire. They're amazing. Then let's get into the next drama, which is my trash company. I do not like them. I've had them for 12 years, and in the last year I've had a very massive issue with not only the driver, who's been rude, crude, and socially unacceptable, talking inappropriately, not bad-wise, but disrespectful to my daughter and myself. Does not like to get out of his truck to pick up extra bags of trash. I have one trash can, y'all. And they have a little side thing that picks it up and throws it in, and then it just pops it back down, and the driver goes off. Well, if you decide to put extra bags on there because maybe you're spring cleaning a little early, and I was doing that, I paid for some extra bags to be taken at $3.50 per bag. There was 4 extra bags out there because, y'all, I am spring cleaning like it's no one's business. My kids are afraid they're going to get put on the street and be sold because of how much I'm going through things. But with that being said, I paid for 4 bags. He got out. He did something to the trash can. I'm not sure what he did. He emptied the trash can and left the bags. So, okay. Well, as of next month, I am going to go ahead and pay the $20 while I'm transferring to a new trash company. I am not putting up with their crap anymore. I've been with them 12 years. I should never be treated like this. My trash bill has always been paid in full and it's never been late. So, they're going bye-bye, and I'm going to a new trash company, which will cost me, I think you have to pay 3 months in advance. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. So, my trash company, current one, can pick up their crap, and I'm going to a new one that will hopefully treat me better. So, dropping down to Xfinity is $190. That is my security. That is my internet. That is my cable. Below that, my Verizon bill has dropped back down. Now that my daughter and her boyfriend are also on my plan, along with my son, myself, and my soon-to-be 13-year-old daughter, that'll be 13 in April, my daughter and her boyfriend are required to pay for their phone bill on my plan, which they will do. And that leaves me with my phone bill being $180. Now that there's that many of us on this phone bill, I have a $50 credit every month. Y'all, as soon as I pay off my son's phone bill and my phone bill, we're doing good at $180, okay, and my daughter's phone bill. However, my daughter's phone, my 13-year-old daughter, Danya, her phone's been paid off for a while. She's a Galaxy A10e. I haven't upgraded her yet. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. She may need an upgrade. I may have to pay for that. That's fine. But once my son's phone and my phone are paid off, my $180 bill will drop down to $140 because I'm using $40 in credit right now to pay off his phone and my phone. I get a $40 credit right now because of the new phones that we had on, and his is almost a year and a half old, and mine is not that old, but it's, you know, it needs to be paid off faster. With that being said, once I get his phone and my phone paid off, my phone bill will be at $90 with the $50 credit. So I'm like, woohoo, you know, so like kudos to us. So that'll be changing, but then again, I may be putting on a new phone for my daughter, Danya. I may be upgrading her because her Galaxy A10e really needs to be a bigger space. Always remember that when you look at the phones, don't get the 64 gigs. I made that mistake. Get a higher end gigage when it comes to your memory because you're really going to need it. You run out of 64 gigs so fast, it's not even funny. With that being said, subscriptions is all inclusive with all my subscriptions. That's 136. Down below that, I have my credit plus builder. Now, my credit card number 1 is the one I've been paying on since February. Y'all know that I found up some things on my credit report that I'm taking care of. And I'll update you more about that because that's a whole new ball game there. But I paid $50 to get it started. I called the creditor myself. I said, hey, look, I've got a credit card with you that you have an account with mine. It's past due. I need to start working on this. Very nice gentlemen. They love when you actually call them and work with them because of all the calls that they have to make that they get hung up on. So we made the deal to pay the $50 in February to get it started, kicked it on. In March, April, May, and June, I will pay $100 a month. In July, I will pay, I think it's like $60-something, and that credit card will be paid off. They are reporting it to my credit company, all 3 of my credit report companies, that I am paying that, and it is starting to be paid off. So it's coming out of collections per se in a sense. Once that's paid off, it's paid in full. The credit card is like bye-bye because it's already bye-bye as it is. The builder part of that side is a $150 per month for 12 months. I went over to Two Moms Budget, Miss Amber, and I used her referral code for the credit builder. With that, it's a program that you enter in, and I believe, don't quote me, I know the first 2, but maybe the first 3 levels is a 24-month. If you choose to pay $25 a month, the second level is $35 a month, the 4th level is $48, and then the third level is $48. The 4th level is $150 per month. You have to pay it on time. If you don't, it reports to your credit every single month. If you pay it on time, it reports positive. If you don't, it reports very negatively on your credit. You don't want that. You're trying to build your credit, not ruin it. With that being said, I believe it's the first 3 tiers, the $25, the $35, and the $48. It's a 2-year program. You pay into every month for 2 whole years. At the end of that 2 years, they give you it all back. It's like a savings account that you cannot touch, you cannot get into at all. You are building your credit during this time. At the end of it, they give it back to you. Now, I chose to go with the highest end, which is $150 per month. It starts in April. I've got to pay it by the 5th, which is fantastic. I get paid on the 3rd. So I will pay that every month for 1 year. This program's a little different. It's a 1 year. After that, they will deposit back $1,664 and some odd change into my account, and that will build my credit. So thank you, Amber, for putting that on your page. Y'all go over if you're willing to use her referral link because you do want to increase your credit score and you're working on rebuilding your credit. Go use her referral link, please, because it gives her $25 for everybody that's referred to her. It costs you nothing to click the referral link. It costs you nothing to start the program other than I did have to pay like a $9 and I think it was a $9.98 charge to get started, and then my first payment is actually due in April. I'll pay that on the 3rd. Then you see 2 groceries, y'all, $50. I'm going to give myself a leeway, a very small one of up to $75 per grocery. I'm trying to keep it at 50. Y'all know I have a prepper pantry. You're about to go downstairs here. In the next video, you will be seeing my prepper pantry. You'll understand why I can drop my grocery bills this low. Another thing is, y'all, I have a prepper pantry for a reason. If emergencies hit, if my pay would to miss something on my pay, if you guys miss a day because you're sick and you don't get sick day for pay for being sick, or maybe you got a bill that came in too high and you weren't accommodating for that at that time, you weren't budgeting. That's why I tell people to build a prepper pantry. I'm not saying build it because the apocalypse is coming. I'm not saying build your prepper pantry because the zombies are knocking down your walls or the government's trying to steal your food. Okay, those are fear-based prepper channels. Stay the hell away from them. You don't want nothing to do with those kind of channels. They're ridiculous, okay? They just put fear into people, and that's not what prepping is about. I have a channel called Without Limits Missouri Prepper. That's where I'm teaching you how to prep. So that's what I have for that side. I'm hoping to keep it between 50 and 75. That's where I'm trying to crunch it down to. because we are going to eat off our preps. And the money that we save was going to go to one purpose. Now it's going to go to Jhaya's fund. It's solely going to go to Jhaya's fund. I was going to use it for travel, a little bit for travel, a little bit for my emergency fund. Then I thought about using it for summer groceries because that's really what I wanted to do. But given the stake right now that my dog is having some really high-end medical needs, I think I'm just going to shove it all into Jhaya's fund for right now. That could change depending on her condition, but you know what? Anything can change in a blink of an eye, and I could be back in an emergency room again paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So we're going to have to make adjustments as we go. And below that, I do have my preps, which is $100 cap off right now. Y'all, I'm not prepping for food. I am prepping for products. I am prepping for house care, household needs, personal care needs, laundry care needs, anything that's not edible to human beings, because we're not going to be eating paper plates and styrofoam cups and all that. That's what I'm prepping now. I'm prepping for a 1-year supply. I just almost finished off a 1-year supply of toilet paper. It's literally sitting in my hallway closet across from my room. But I'm now shopping for that section of my prepper pantry. I am doing what I call focused areas. If you want to see that more, go back over to my other channel, and I will teach you there. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me here or even on my prepper channel, and I will make sure that I take care of that and help you in any way and answer your questions in any way that I can. You go down to errands. Errands is my $270 bill, which covers my living room set, and it covers my refrigerator that's downstairs. Yes, I have a backup secondary refrigerator, y'all. So that covers that, and my refrigerator set is still got quite a bit on it, but my living room set does not. It is almost paid off, y'all. It's like 2.5 payments left, and it is going. It's out of here. It's paid off. But I'm not going to recoup that $170 that I've been paying on my furniture set. I pay $100 for my refrigerator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that $270 on there once the living room set's paid off, and then my refrigerator is going to get paid off a lot faster. Instead of paying $100 a month for my refrigerator, I'll be paying $270 a month for my fridge. So that will take care of that. So we go down to Fix, which is Stitch Fix, and I got a box in, and I used J-Wacker's code. That is Jessie, y'all. Go over to J-Wacker. If you go down to her description box, she has a Fitch Sticks box code. I used that, which was supposed to give her a $25 credit. I was supposed to get a $25 credit for using it, and neither one happened. So I will be calling Stitch Fix tomorrow to get that fixed, because Jessie does deserve to have that $25 credit. I already let her know that I signed up through her. I love the items, y'all. I am going to rebuild my closet, and let me be real honest with y'all. I have not bought new clothes, but maybe a couple of pair of shorts and a couple of tank tops in the last 10 years. Like, no joke. My stuff needs to go to the trash. It's not even donatable, okay? Let's be honest. It's not donatable. I am a mom. I clean house. I do all the things. I get stains everywhere. I cook. I clean. So, here's what I'm going to do. As I buy new pieces of very nice, yes, they're a little bit more expensive, but higher quality clothing, they're going to go in the back of my closet, and I'm not yet going to switch over to those. I'm not going to even put them on other than when I try them on, and they're going to sit in the back of my closet until I redo my entire wardrobe all the way to, it's not just a mix of Stitch Fix. There's going to be other things, other brands and other companies that I'll be dealing with as well. But that's what I'm going to do. So that's why you see the 20 plus, because it is $20 a month for them to send you the box. That's your styling fee. If you buy anything within that box, they will take $20 off your purchase. If you do not, you'll lose it. They give you a free returnable package material that you can slide your items into, and they ship it back completely for free. In fact, I put mine back in the mailbox, the items I do not want, and that shipped back to them. And I kept 2 shirts, which cost me $74. Yes, don't fall off your seat. That's expensive, but y'all, I've never had good quality clothes. And I'm 45 years old. I want some things, and I'm just going to do it little by little, and that's how I'm going to rebuild my wardrobe between that. And there are some things at Walmart I like, y'all, okay? And I love my Hanes, my sweatshirts, my Hanes zip-up hoodies and things like that, y'all. So that's what that is. It's 20 plus, because I don't know what the next box is going to bring. So that's what that goes down to. And if you buy everything that's in the box, you even get a bigger percentage off. So the E-Fund is my emergency fund. We're going to start back over at just $50. Until I find out what's going on with my dog's health. Again, that is top priority at the moment right now. Jhaya's medical is going to get $200 thrown at it, because once again, we don't know what's going to happen between now and then. Her dog food has just gone up by significant. I'm going to call Chewy in the morning, try to see if they have the brand that I have in stock. With that being said, I still am traveling in June, and that is a huge thing that I've got to do. I don't have enough money to travel, and I do have my ticket already paid for and things like that, but I want to take over $1,000. In order to do it, I need to have it, and I don't have that yet, and it's getting closer to June. So instead of panicking, I'm just going to throw $500 at it and bulk it up even more. With that being said, the last thing you'll see on here is the $100 that's for travel. My daughter will be coming up, my 23-year-old daughter, and her son, who will be 3 in June, will be coming up to house sit my house while I am gone. So I am going to pay for her gas to go to and from. My house will be fully packed with everything that she needs food-wise, household-wise. Y'all know I have a prep pantry. Plus, I buy some extra things because my grandson has some dietary needs, and he likes almond milk like his grandma. He loves vegan food. So, hey, he's a meat eater, but he likes my vegan stuff too. So he requires almond milk, and I already keep that in my house because that's what I drink anyways. So with that being said, that brings me down to a total. Oh, here we go. And this is not the one and all stop. Y'all, there's going to be some extra income coming. Not income, I'm sorry. I wish there was some extra income coming in. There'll be some extra bills that will probably be hitting me that are unexpected, or something that has come up that I have to pay for. But it's $4,530 is my base pay with everything. My bills come out to $3,186, leaving me a grand total of $1,344 left over. Again, that is not going to be everything. I'm sure I'm going to have to get another sheet, and I'm going to have to put some extra things in there. I will update you on that. I will update you on my dog's health concerns as we keep rolling forward with how we are going to maintain Jhaya's health and get her back to a healthy Jhaya. So, with that being said, y'all, this is what I had for you. Please remember to stay safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Take care of your pets. And watch out for unexpected things to come. Don't get stressed out over it. Just know that you got to roll with it. It's just how life rolls. And just get back up and dust yourself off. My emergency fund's gone. Guess what? It's okay. My dog is alive. My dog is getting her needs met. And we'll rebuild that emergency fund. That's what it's there for. It's there to deplete and add if and when needed. So, we'll catch you next video. Please remember to stay safe, like I said. Until then, Without Limits Budgets is out.